what again? Say what again? Again! I dare you, motherfucker!
What's your favorite scary
Welcome back to whatever. The show where I talk about whatever. This is Tasting.
What is going on, my guys, ghouls, and non-binary fools? Welcome back to Whatever, the show where I talk about whatever. My name is Cameron, and I know you may be thinking, this is supposed to be a newscast. We're doing another one of these? What the hell is going on, Cam? Well, I wanted to take this week, or this episode, instead of doing the news, to tell you a funny story that literally just happened, like this past weekend, like this past Friday. It's currently October 3rd.
He asked me what day it was. It's October 3rd.
So this happened on October 1st. The week leading up to October 1st. Instead of a newscast, I just wanted to share this because this is quite the story. Before I get into anything, I just want to let you guys know that I can post questions now on the Spotify uploads of these. So if you listen to this podcast on Spotify, some episodes will have like a question thing, and I tried that with my last episode where I asked, what's your favorite scary movie? And all I'm asking is that you guys, go to that question, just, tell me what's your favorite scary movie, and I'll make an episode all about it. So, yeah, there's that. With that out of the way, let me tell you the story of how me and my wife almost got scammed by a dead guy. This podcast is brought to you by Anchor FM. In this golden age of podcasting, there are all kinds of ideas and voices out there just waiting to be heard, and Anchor is a free and easy way to start your very own podcast. I use Anchor for this podcast, and I can't recommend it enough. It is very streamlined and easy to use. And did I also mention free? With all of its fancy creation tools, you can easily record and edit your very own podcast right from your phone or computer. And once you're done recording, Anchor will automatically distribute your podcast to apps like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And you can even start making money as soon as your very first episode. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm, that's anchor.fm, to get started. Alright, so, as I've stated in the previous episode, we were in the process of moving out. We moved out of our apartment that we have been living in for 6 years now. We moved in 2015, and we just moved out over these past couple weeks. And currently, I'm staying with my parents because we're saving up some money, and then come November, December, we'll move into somewhere else. We just need somewhere else to stay where we're not pissing away money for a little bit. But obviously, we've been looking at stuff, right? And so my mom actually tells me and my wife about this house that apparently was being rented out by the owner for $1,200 a month. And honestly, I was a little suspicious at first, but I was like, all right, let's look into it. And everything about it seemed legit. Like it was on a house renters or a housing website. And I mean, it looked legit. So me and my wife actually found the house, because it's not that far from where my parents live. It's in a separate neighborhood. And, it's a nice enough house. It's a smaller one-level house. At least I think it's one level. I don't know if it has a basement or not. There's not a whole lot of information on the on the thing, which was probably red flag number 2. But yeah, it's just a small, yellow little house in a quiet neighborhood. And so we're like, all right, well, let's send in the thing saying we're interested and, see what happens. And almost immediately, within 2 hours, we got a message from the quote-unquote owner saying that they would love to have us as their tenant, and they accepted it. I'm like, oh, okay, well, we really didn't put any money down. And that's one of the things this person asked, too. They're like, oh, would you be able to put any money down? Hold on, let me see. I'm going to read you guys the text, because my wife was doing this texting back and forth, because she just sent in the thing. And I'm going to share with you the text that she got from this person. So, the text that initially she got said,
Good evening, Caitlin. How was your day? My name is Refugio Villalobos. I'm contacting you regarding the house for rent.
So my wife is like, good, I'm doing well. And this Refugio responds with,
Good. I've gone through your rental application form and everything is okay by me. I must say you seem like someone I can trust with my house, so I've decided to accept you as my tenant. Please do take good care of my house when you move in. I really want you to know that I'm putting my trust in you, so I wouldn't want to be disappointed, okay?
And there was more text that she had, but this is all I have from the screenshot she sent me. And I was like, alright. Now, for some context, supposedly this Refugio Villalobos, supposedly they were renting out this house for $1,200 a month. And because they were going to be on a mission trip in Texas for like a minimum of 5 years. So, and apparently they were super religious people. So, I mean, alright, at first it was like, okay, it seems like we have a house. And we thought it was a little suspicious how quickly they wanted to accept us. And apparently, when my wife messaged this person, they asked if we could put any money down, or put any money down, like, right now. And my wife was like, well, not right now, but we'll figure out a time. And apparently, this person did not respond back at all, like stopped responding after that. So I was telling my mom about it, and she was like, something seems kind of fishy. So she did a little research, and here's the funny thing. This Refugio Villalobos, not listed on the property tax information at all. So this, whatever this information is for this house, like any information about this house, there is no sign of a Refugio Villalobos in there at all. In fact, the actual owner's last name is Dunnigan. So I decided to do a little research of my own, and I found, well, at least the first thing I found was, I gotta pull it up here. The first thing I found was an obituary for a Refugio Villalobos, who died at the age of 78 in McAllen, Texas, on August 16th, 2021. And I guess, go away. I guess the funeral for him was in Mission, Texas. So, how can a dead guy be wanting to rent out his house?
That's sus.
Well, obviously, as I found out, it wasn't even his house. So, somebody is using a dead guy's name to try to scam people out of money for this house.
Hey everybody! This guy's a great big phony!
And the thing about the house, when we actually went to see it, the other red flag for us was that outside of the house was a for sale sign. So the house is actually up for sale, but not by this Villalobos scammer guy. I don't get how, like, what mindset do you have to try to use a dead guy's name to try to scam people out of money? That's not okay. And we were excited to have a house too. We were excited to do all that, but I guess, we gotta keep looking. We actually have 2 apartments in mind now, so it's not a total loss for everything. But, yeah, this is a nice short little episode. I just want to tell you guys that story because I actually find it really funny now that we almost got scammed by that guy. And we did report this scam or whatever. We reported the number and basically to the FTC, and we were like, this is what happened. And I even added to the message, like, I don't know how many other people this person has scammed by doing this, but I don't know. I don't know if you guys are able to do anything, but here's what happened. So yeah, that's the time me and my wife almost got scammed by a dead guy. Nice short little episode. I just wanted to share the story with you guys. Let me know, have you guys almost been scammed into doing anything? Let me know on social media, as everything will be in the link tree. Also in the description, there is the voice message link, like always. And also, there's the link to support this podcast. If you like what I do, just, help me out a little bit. help me be able to do this better for you. But yeah, with that out of the way, sorry if I sounded a little awkward this episode. I just kind of did this on the spot. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys stay hydrated. Get vaccinated. Bless your face. If you sneeze while listening, bless you. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.